When you were born, I told you life was very big and unknown. There were animals and cities and music. You'd fall in love, have passions, have meaning. But now it's 1979 and nothing means anything. And I know you less every day.
In talking to Mike, obviously he mentioned a very experimental and experiential rehearsal process of about 2 weeks in which you were asked to choose a song for your character. Do you remember which song you chose? And I guess more broadly, what that process meant for sort of building your character?
You know, I don't remember the exact song. I remember a lot of Frank Sinatra, a lot of Glenn Miller. And that's what I found myself listening to. We shot here in Los Angeles, so I would be driving to the set and I would have my satellite radio on and I would go to the 40s or the 30s because that's the music of her childhood. And depending on my mood, though, then I would think, oh yeah, now in the 50s, what was I listening to? What was Dorothea or me? What was I listening to? So yeah, music is such a wonderful gateway because it's abstract. It has more of a emotional connection.
I think one of the first things we did was Mike had us all bring in a song that we felt represented our character, and we each got a chance to play our song, and everyone had to dance to the song that we chose. And that was so freeing, and it also made everybody feel like they were safe with each other because we danced with each other within minutes of meeting.
I think maybe you guys can help me with Jamie. How do you be a good man? What does that even mean nowadays?
Don't you need a man to raise a man?
No, I don't think so. I think you're what's gonna work for him.
You just feel guilty because it's just me and you.
You don't know what I'm feeling.
You know, the film conjures such a specific time and place, but what do you think will resonate particularly for international audiences?
Well, I don't know. I think the more specific things become in stories, the more universal they are. So the fact that who directed and wrote the film, the fact that he has made it so specific to him and to his experience with his parents, his not so much his dad, but his mother, the house, the things in the house, the items, the whole situation of the world, from what I can tell, because it also works on different generations. So I hope that people will have, I don't know, but I hope they'll have that experience, that there's something, the more specific something gets, the more general and universal it can be.
I have to ask you about Annette Bening, of course. Yeah. What were your impressions maybe before meeting her and after having worked with her?
Well, she was one of my favorite actresses of all time. Even, for example, American Beauty came out when I was in high school, and it was one of those performances that I watched and I thought, part of me was like, I didn't even want to admit to myself. I was like, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. And but it feels so hard. I was, in Sacramento, California. I really didn't have any reason to think that was possible. So I definitely had a moment when we were shooting. We were laying in bed together, looking at each other, talking to each other about children, and I had this moment where I thought, oh my God, how did I get here? And I'm so grateful to be here. And she's just one of the most intelligent, classy, hardworking, talented actresses I've ever met.
Having a kid seems like the hardest thing.
How much you love the kid, you're just pretty much screwed. You get to see him out in the world as a person. I never will.